Did you know that the US was planning to support a Palestinian state until the 9/11 attacks happened and derailed us? It's quite an interesting story if you want to let me tell you. At the end of August in 2001, President Bush called a National Security Council meeting with his National Security Advisor and Secretary of State, talking about how they would change their Middle East policy because Saudi Arabia had just told the US, threatening to end their alliance with us over our policy towards Israel and Palestine, which is inhumane. During this, President Bush was considering meeting with iconic Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat when he was expected to come to New York City in just 2 weeks' time. And it's reported by Bob Woodward, a acclaimed journalist from the Washington Post, that Bush had agreed to come out publicly in support of a Palestinian state. And Woodward writes in his book, State of Denial, that a big rollout was planned for the week of September 10th, 2001, but a few days later, 9/11 happened, and the attacks halted the entire process. Bush never met with Arafat. The U.S. policy never changed towards Palestine. We didn't come out publicly in support of a Palestinian state. And the leak to the New York Times article about this National Security Council meeting triggered an FBI investigation into Israeli spying. Now, here's where it gets crazy. This FBI probe eventually intersected with another espionage case centered around a Pentagon employee, Lawrence Franklin, who was caught passing classified documents about U.S. policy towards Iran to Israel. Franklin was giving these documents to AIPAC's current policy director, Stephen Rosen, and also to an AIPAC analyst named Keith Wiseman. These people were taken to court by the U.S. government, and what eventually happened was the charges against these AIPAC officials were dropped because some judge set the bar too high to actually sentence them, which is crazy because they were passing secrets to a friend of the United States, so it wasn't as bad. And Lawrence Franklin got off with like a 10-month sentence and 100 hours of community service. Isn't it crazy how the U.S. potentially recognizing a Palestinian state leads back to AIPAC corruption, and yet after this corruption was exposed for everyone in America to see, Congress still did nothing to register AIPAC as a foreign interest, a foreign agent in our country influencing our politics on behalf of Israel. They were passing secrets through their policy director. This guy's like their top guy. This story is so interesting to me. It's very revealing about the role of AIPAC in this country. And if you want more people to hear this, you can make this go viral if each person copies the link 10 times. You can follow me on Substack if you want to support the continuation of my work.